Hey everyone, welcome to Live with DJ Rossstar. Today is Monday, it's December 22nd, 2025. Today on the show, we're going to be talking to the band Capture This. If you have questions and you're watching this live, you can put them in the chat below. We are live every week, twice a week. That's right, tomorrow I'll be here with Cheer Up Dusty. So if you love the show today or you at least enjoy it, please give me a follow and hopefully you'll check out the show tomorrow as well. I also like to tell people before we start that if there's a band you like and you want to see them interviewed on this show, feel free to DM me. I listen to every submission I get, and if I think it's a good fit, I will have you on. Doesn't matter if you started a band tomorrow, today, yesterday, or 20 years ago. If it's a good fit, let's do an interview. Anyway, Capture This has just entered the chat, so once they request to go live, we will get the interview started. And remember, I want to hear from you, Dylan Brecky, Luis, and everyone else watching, so let's get it going. Hey.
Hello. Hey, how's it going?
Welcome. Welcome to my little show. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. Where'd you go?
I'm just trying to see if there's a better setting, but I think that looks okay.
Now I just see the little icon. Let's get you guys back on there. I want to see your faces.
What'd you do? Wait, really? Did it come back?
No, I just see a spinning circle. There you are.
Bingo. Turn it off.
Now I see you. Okay, welcome. Introduce yourselves.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Alex. I play drums in the band Capture This.
I am Zach, and I play bass. And this is Cherry, and she's my dog. And she's probably
I love doing interviews when people have pets in the background. It makes me so happy.
She won't leave me alone, so you're going to see her head popping in quite a bit.
Are we at your house right now, I'm assuming, or do you just bring the dog with you wherever you go?
Kind of both, but this is my house at the moment.
Is this where Capture This does the band practice, or do you go somewhere else?
No,
I've got
an apartment here.
Yeah, I've got a 24/7 practice space that we go to, but I don't think, Cherry, you haven't been there yet. You should come check it out sometime.
She doesn't do well with loud noises.
Yeah, 24/7, that's great. Have you ever gone there at like 3 in the morning just to rock out?
I don't wish exactly. I feel like we all go to bed fairly early. We're all
Wise.
We're getting older.
You're not old, just getting older.
7, so
same. I was gonna get up
staying out late.
at 5:30, but I have to say I've dropped off gear there before super early in the morning, and yeah, there's people there at all hours, guaranteed.
What's the earliest you've ever gone to sleep and then you didn't wake up till like the next day, so it was like a full night of sleep?
Like,
oh my gosh,
7?
7? Were you sick at the time, or you were just tired?
Probably sick, and or sometime in college after like an all-nighter. I'm sure I did like.
Oh, okay, yeah, we forgot about that. So you Capture This
for 7 a.m.
So right now the band are not pulling all-night ragers, is what you're saying?
No, we're not quite.
we're
living
pulling
that Rossstar
all night
lifestyle.
sleepers. We're gonna bring it down and chill.
You like to play a set time at like 7 and be done by 8 and in bed by 11, huh?
It's incredible.
Matinees are perfect.
We did a Sunday show. We were done. I was home, showered, and in bed at 10 p.m.
Wow.
Phenomenal.
Was that the earliest show you played, a matinee?
We played.
There's been a couple like earlier afternoon shows. What was that, 3 or 4 p.m.?
Yeah.
For some of those festivals.
Some of the local festivals or events and stuff we've done earlier, but it's weird playing when it's daylight out.
It does
Is
feel
it hard to like, if you're not wearing sunglasses, is the sun like directly in your eyes sometimes when you're playing on stage outside?
Yeah, and I've tried wearing sunglasses and it does not work. It's one quick movement of my head and they go flying across the stage.
It's a wonder that these things stay on when I'm playing so much.
I guess if you're on drums, you're back there, so you're probably covered by the whatever awning the stage will have, so you don't have to really worry about sun.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I feel like we've had some stage lights that feel worse than the sun outside. Sometimes those shine right in your eyes, the whole time. But
I'll tell you, I'm a fellow regular glasses wearer, and it's definitely a pain in the ass, especially when you go to shows. Like I've never I've never been able to crowd surf because if I lose my glasses, I won't be able to drive home because
Right, exactly.
I'm pretty much like legally blind at this point. So I've always wanted to do it or even stage dive, and I've never done it before.
You just gotta leave the glasses in the car.
So like in 2005, I played guitar on stage with Green Day, like
Nice.
way back in the day. And
so
whenever somebody does that, Billy Joe usually has them crowd surf and stage dive at the end of the show or at the end of the song. And I couldn't do it. I had to just walk off the stage and go around back in the crowd because I knew it would go flying off and I would not be able to get home. And that's how I live my life in fear.
Have you tried contacts before?
I can't. Can you touch your eyeball? I cannot do it.
I was trying to train myself, but I hate it. I've got like mild astigmatism, so I guess you need those like fancier, like slightly thicker ones. I just could not get behind them though, like as much as I tried.
He's over there next to us, like I can see fine. I don't need any glasses.
I got LASIK.
Ah, I'm so
I had
jealous.
glasses. Then I got contacts, and then I got LASIK. And
This
now
is a riveting conversation to all the music fans. This is why I like doing a live show because I tend to get off topic and I think it makes it more fun, by the way.
Find out more about your favorite artists.
Yeah.
Short version, I wanted to get LASIK. I waited my whole life. And now that I'm so old, I have a thing in my eye where it like sees double when I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, wow.
So I had to get a prism put in my glasses so I can see straight. So now I cannot get LASIK because they cannot correct that. So I would see better, but I would still see double. So my dreams are now over. I will never have the laser in my eye.
I will say I wouldn't do it again.
Why? Why not?
My vision has degraded quite. Like it was 2015 for a while. Like I was laser eyes. I could see everything. And then over the years, it's slowly gotten worse. This eye is still pretty good. This one's, even on the screen right there, is kind of fuzzy.
Is it hard for you to see close up or far away?
Far away.
Okay, so if you're like playing on stage, it doesn't matter because you can look down and see what you're doing. I get it.
Oh yeah,
and you can't see the crowd. That's,
yeah,
it's
and
even
that's
better,
actually
right?
it's a
then,
good.
then
It's
he
a good
doesn't
part.
get nervous.
Yeah, now there's nothing to fear.
Yeah, so that's what this is for.
Yes, and you're sitting back there, so I don't know how nervous you get. I would feel more comfortable sitting in a chair if I was in a band than having to stand it or jump around the whole time.
That's why I play bigger kick drums, because I can hide behind them.
So how long have you guys been doing this band for? I don't know if you were in the original lineup or if there's been a whole bunch of changes over the few years that you've been together.
There's been a bunch of changes. I believe we're the third iteration of Capture This?
Yeah, third and hopefully final iteration.
I know there's one old song on Apple Music I saw, and so I said I got to find out if this is like a whole other lineup or if there were other stuff that you pulled off the internet because it's just so old at this point.
There's quite a bit of stuff that we pulled down after releasing the latest EP because we were just like not the same. Like you can still hear like it's the same singer, it's similar songwriting, but it was recorded elsewhere and with different members, and it just the audio quality wasn't quite what we were looking to push to the world. Effort has survived the purge for now.
Yeah, why is there one song left? Is that just the song you guys like the most? So you kept it.
I think Leah really likes that one. So
yeah, it's one of Leah's faves, so we got to keep it. Everybody else gets vetoed. Leah's our lead singer. Sadly, she's in Costa Rica right now, having a great old time, and we're
poor her. How come you weren't invited? Family trip?
Yeah, she's excited to get out of town and kind of shut off and recharge for a little bit. So.
Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out. See, a lot of people, that's what they do at the end of the year, but I have nothing to do, and I didn't want to not do interviews for 2 weeks because I love doing this. So I just kept thinking and putting my hat on, and LOL, it's Leah actually recommended you, so here we are.
Oh, we love Leah. Hopefully someday we can actually meet in person. But yeah, we met her online because we are on the same management company now.
Yes.
Which is so sweet. So we love Leah.
I gotta look at the roster on that management company and just start adding everybody. I'm sure there's probably other good bands on there too. So when did you guys join then? How long has it been for you guys in the third iteration?
I think 2 years. About.
Yeah, I would say we both joined around like end of summer of 2023. I know the original members, they kind of moved over here from San Diego. Yeah, and then they found a couple folks via Craigslist, and they were running with that lineup for a little while. And then things started to get maybe a little bit more serious. And me and you both hopped on in the summer of 2023. and pretty much has been that way since.
Did they go back to San Diego?
One of them did.
Yeah.
Yeah. One actually did end up going back to San Diego.
Wow.
The other lives-
Where do you guys live now? Is it like a small town outside of the city, or where are you located?
We're like, what? I'm like 20 minutes from downtown Denver. You're like
Maybe
30.
30. I'm in Golden, Colorado, so if anybody's ever been there, it's like right along the foothills. So like edge of the Denver metro right before you hit the mountains. But there's so much sprawl here. I feel like you can't tell which suburb you're coming into and out of because it all just looks the same.
It's all Denver.
Yeah, it's all Denver to us.
I think if you're 30 or less, you can say you're from Denver. I'm like 20 minutes from downtown Austin, Texas, so I just say I'm in Austin. I mean, it's called Austin, the neighborhood I'm in. It's just Austin is so gigantic. I don't think people really know that. It's a huge city, so it goes on for like miles and miles and miles.
Man, how is Austin? I've heard it's like actually a pretty cool city.
I've been here for. Okay, let me tell you. I feel like I'm talking crap a lot lately. So I was in California for like almost 20 years. I had a great time in Los Angeles. We moved to Nashville in 2021, and I feel like we didn't do enough research. I didn't know that it gets freezing cold there, like -2 for 3 months, with snow, with ice. I wasn't prepared for that mentally. And then on top of that, not only is it cold, but it's gray until May, and there's tornadoes and tornado warnings, and it just. Seasonal depression. I had never had that in my life until I lived there. So,
I grew up in Wisconsin. That sounds really similar.
Yeah, I didn't know it was going to be that cold. And another thing, it's called Music City, but it's 99% covers. If you go on Broadway with the 50 honky tonks, it's a lot of fun if you're visiting. Nobody is allowed anymore to play original music. So when I first got there, bands would do about an hour of covers and play 1 or 2 songs. Now they're actually not allowed to do it, or they won't hire you. So
that's wild.
So if you're not a touring band, there's probably only 4 local venues for up-and-coming artists to play.
Wow.
So the opposite is here in Austin, Texas. Every venue is like an original venue. So we've got jazz clubs, blues clubs, got rock clubs, of course, metal, country, but it's all originals. You'll almost never hear a cover song unless it's a designated cover band for that night. So I think it's much more fun and a more music city if you're actually an up-and-coming artist. But I do get if you're in Nashville, if you move there because there's all the studios there now and producers. So I see it both ways.
All the people are there.
The people are there.
Yeah, everybody in like the pop punk scene, they've all moved over there. Bayside are there, Newfound Glory, on and on and on. Everybody moved there because at one point it was more affordable, and now it's catching up to the other cities, and it's just the place to be. But I like it here in Texas, and I'm not in a band, so I don't have to worry about who's here or not. I'm just enjoying life.
Fair.
Nice.
I don't know if you've been down here before. Where have you guys played with this band so far, or has it just been local for you?
We've done a lot of Denver, Fort Collins, which is like an hour and a half north, Colorado Springs, which is like an hour and a half south. We've done most of the close cities, so Albuquerque, Omaha, Lincoln. And when I say close, I mean those are all 8 hours from here.
Closer than, me driving to New York right now, 20 hours away.
Yeah, there's not really a lot of close cities by Denver. You're looking at a minimum of like 7 hours of driving.
Mm-hmm.
I get it, but you want to be a band that travels and plays the country and the world. So you just got to get in the car and do it, even though it kind of sucks. And you have to leave your dog behind, right? That's kind of sad, too.
Poor Cherry.
Yeah, she doesn't get to come with. She'd be a bad poor dog.
We do have a nice van now, though, that we've been decking out. So
nice is a word.
We are ready to go, and I think that's kind of the plan for next year is get out of town a little bit more. I know we're submitted to a bunch of different festivals across the U.S., so depending on what comes back from that, we might try to put a little, couple weekender runs around those dates. So we'll just kind of test drive different markets, see what we can do, and trying to keep spreading the name. But yeah, Denver's an island. It's really tough to get out of here straight by road,
Texas is kind of similar. You can start in El Paso, and it'll take you 20 plus hours to get out of Texas into New Orleans if you just went straight across the whole state.
Mm-hmm.
But what's good about being here, if you come this way, is San Antonio is only an hour away. So if you don't get booked here, you can just play an hour away and make people drive.
Nice.
And we got South by Southwest coming up in March, so hopefully you guys will be able to do that. That would be a big
fun. I think we're in for that, right?
We applied, yeah.
I think we are applied. Yeah, sorry. In as in we applied.
Yeah, no, we're not in as
not
in we're playing.
As in we're playing, yeah.
So it's like a American Idol. You have to audition, you have to send in your music, and they tell you if they like you or not, and if they have a room for you.
Yeah, they gotta make sure you don't suck before they let you play there.
And I feel like it's kind of tough at our level too. It's like I feel like there's less and less people nowadays who are trying to reach a hand down for the smaller bands. I feel like that's getting harder and harder to find just with tighter budgets and things. But we're hopeful.
There's a lot more pop punk and rock bands now that the internet is so, Instagram and TikTok are so big. Before all this, when I started doing the show back in the 2000s and even 2010s, I'd go on like mp3.com, websites like that, Pure Volume. I would just go and order like the top 100 bands, and I would just go boom, 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 and either have them come over, they were around LA, or do a phone call like this. But now when I'm on IG, it just feeds me now that I'm starting to do interviews again, like hundreds of bands from all over the world. And so now it's actually hard to pick. Before I had I didn't really have to think about it. So I've heard of that band. Oh, that band opened for this band. Now there's so many of you guys. So I'm sure from your angle, it's kind of really hard too to get the name out there with so much competition.
It's hard to break through the noise. I feel like the gatekeepers kind of went away from back in the day, and you had to be associated with a label or know somebody, because everybody can create music, like even in their bedroom now.
Yeah.
So the market is definitely a little more saturated, but in general, it's great for creativity. I think it's a great thing, but it does make it more difficult on the back end to try to separate yourself from the crowd.
Have you set up shows since you've been in the group with other bands that you've met on here on the internet? Just one to the area?
A lot of the shows that we've played lately have come from that.
That's cool.
I bought the tour van from a band we met on Instagram.
Wow.
From Omaha.
Mm-hmm.
So you got it when you were out there playing the show? Like you came in a different vehicle and went back in
actually, they drove here for a show.
Okay.
And I bought the van from them, and they rented a car and drove back.
Wow.
It was their idea. I didn't.
Well, it proves that you're into the band, that you're not planning on backing out next year. Now you own this van.
Oh yeah, I got the van. I got quite a few hours of trying to get it comfortable and waterproof.
We did have one issue. We took it on a test drive because we were going to take it out to Omaha for a show we did last year. We did end up doing it, but we wanted to test drive, make sure everything was sitting okay first. So we took it up to Fort Collins for a show. Like I said, hour and a half drive, and started overheating on the way back at 2 in the morning. Yeah. Had to sit on the side of the highway for an hour trying to get it to cool down.
We were there for 2 or 3 hours.
And figure it out. And
nice. One of those musician stories, right? Happens to everybody, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, it got worse. It got worse.
What happened?
We were stuck there. We managed to limp it into a gas station, and we were like, all right, we'll give it 20 minutes to cool down, then we should be good. And I think it was a solid 2 hours later, it hadn't budged at all.
Dude, the second we broke down on the side of the road, for whatever reason, I was like, dude, I have to take a crap right now.
Because you're anxious.
We're in the middle of nowhere, and I'm like,
because you're nervous. It happens to me. You were anxious because you no longer had access.
After we left a gas station.
I'm like, I gotta go. Give me that roll of toilet paper. So I'm off down to this bridge, taking a crap in the middle of the night on the side of the road, wiping with toilet paper. I love it.
Paper towels.
Hey, you hear it first.
Paper towels.
But you might tell us I'm behind the music in 20 years, but I'm hearing it now. I appreciate the story.
Yeah, that's the first time ever. We've told it publicly.
Yeah, that was a fun night. And then, of course, we were leaving for Omaha the next day. So got home at 3, got up at 7, and then tried to fix the van.
Oh, it was wild.
Got it fixed by noon, and by fixed, I mean all the hoses tightened, and I put coolant in it.
Yeah.
Because it didn't have any.
And you made it to the show.
And we made it. We made it to Omaha. We made it back.
See? And so far, no other problems.
It's a trooper.
Let's hope so.
You can't go wrong with a 90s Chevy V8.
I was going to ask you, because you have such few songs online, just the EP and the one old song, when you're playing a show, do you have other songs that you do live, maybe new ones that aren't out, or do you just put in some covers in between?
We have a cover that we also took. It was on Spotify. We took it off. We do a fun pop punk rendition of Fireflies by Owl City.
Okay.
People.
Why'd you take it off?
The recording didn't do it justice for what we wanted, and also
Okay.
there was something with like the royalties or licensing that was really confusing. So I think Andrew gave up trying to figure that out.
A good recording can ruin an album. I've been a Blink 182 fan for my whole life, but I don't really listen to Cheshire Cat or Buddha because the quality is so poor that it makes it not enjoyable for me.
Yeah, so that one's not on streaming anymore, but we still play it live pretty frequently.
I feel like we haven't been booked for anything longer than like 45 minutes since that albums came out. Honestly,
We haven't done anything but 30s in
we've
quite
been
a while.
running pretty much straight 30s. All
You've done the whole EP, every song live.
Except we
Yeah.
take empty.
We usually take Empty out for Fireflies because we can usually fit about 7 songs, and people like Fireflies quite a bit.
Well, that's good because if you find let me start over. If you discover this band now, you'll get to hear all the old songs, and then if 10 years from now you have like 3 or 4 albums, they may not hear the old ones. So this is the time to go see you.
This is the time.
You'll
never hear these again.
By the way, we are live. I want to let you guys know that. So if you do have questions, you can put them in the chat below. I want to say hello to everybody watching. We got Conflicto, great band from LA. We got Dirt on Air. We got Colin Dion 10 watching
What's
here.
up, Dirt?
Got a couple more. We got Dylan Brecky up there. So let us know if you have questions. By the way, I'll be back here tomorrow. I'm doing it at 5 p.m. my time tomorrow with Cheer Up Dusty. So that'll be a lot of fun. And I can't do interviews after that hour because I'm outside. So it gets so dark that it's just pointless. You can't even see my face. I was trying to set up an interview with a band from Australia, but we couldn't figure out the right time because that's 16 hours ahead of here.
Oh, yeah. It's wild. We just had a FaceTime with a producer out there. Well, he's not out there, but he's touring out there.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, doing the mental gymnastics like on the flight out there to figure out the timing was like crazy.
I'm trying to stretch the limits of the internet by doing those kind of things. It's hard. I had a group on last week called After Midnight from Malaysia. That was 14 hours ahead. And that was like the biggest interview I've had since I started doing this back in June. So I'm glad I did it. Now we got all these Malaysian people checking out all the old interviews. So I'm open.
So awesome.
I'm open to any area. So if you're watching, you've got a group somewhere across the planet, let me know. Okay, Overtime Winner. It's another great band. They just joined the chat.
So Overtime, you should get them on too. They're super cool.
We've been talking all day, Luke and I, about pop punk and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, hell
what's up, Luke?
Would be cool to see y'all play Empty live, says Dev Deeg.
Heck yeah, Devin, what's up? We will try, but Andrew doesn't like playing the guitar solo. It's funny fact, I joined this band as the lead guitarist actually, and then transitioned to drummer, which is a much better spot for me. But that transition happened right after we recorded Empty, and so I wrote the guitar solo in the bridge. Never had to play it live, so now Andrew had to struggle to learn it and play it live. He's a great guitarist, but he really likes to stick to rhythm.
Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Desert Sun Girl, keep sending us your questions. Well, at least you can teach him the solo since you wrote it. It's not like someone wrote it that's not in the band anymore, that has no affiliation with you anymore. At least you can give them some tutoring if they want to play it live, right?
Yeah. But he much prefers to dance instead. So he's like, I want to play my 4 chords, and I want to be sprinting around this stage in circles.
While the sunglasses go flying, right?
Exactly.
Yes. Boy,
Are there a bunch of live videos of you guys on YouTube if we want to check out after the interview? Can we look up Capture This and find some live content?
Yeah, there's going to be definitely some more coming out. We just played Mission Ballroom here in Denver for 93.3's Not So Silent Night. It's 4,000 capacity venue, was sold out, so we got a ton of content there. Just put out a 17-minute drum vlog on my channel, so I run like a drum channel as well.
17, are you playing No Effects The Decline, or what are you doing for 17 minutes?
It's just like a vlog of the day before the show prep, and then, you know.
Oh, it's the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like a whole little thing. I would like to try to get into more long-form content just because I think it's cool. Because then you can look back years later and be like, oh, that was cool. Like, that was fun.
I look back the week after we played the show when you posted it, and I was like, oh, that was fun.
It would be cool if you played live online. MXPX are going to do that on Christmas. They do that a couple of times a year. They just go live on Instagram and TikTok and just play a whole show from their practice space.
That would be fun.
I was talking about that because I know there's another Denver band called Wheelchair Sports Camp. And over the pandemic, I know they did Minecraft shows. where they just like have a Minecraft server with a little stage set up and run
That's
all
kinda
their instruments through an interface and like put it through a stream.
That sounds like Generation Alpha. That's way over my head. I don't even know. I know what you're talking about, but at the same time, I do not know. Hey,
Yeah,
Conflicto,
it was,
what's going on, guys? Shout out to you from Conflicto in LA. So if you go to LA, you got Conflicto you can play with.
What's up? What's up? So nice
Got-
to meet you.
Got Dreaming Insomniacs. We got another great band from Connecticut, These Green Eyes. They're in the chat now, too.
What's
This is
up?
fun.
What's up?
A lot of bands in here today. You're
Thanks
around
for
good
coming.
people. This is awesome. Do you have physical copies of the EP, or is this strictly on online only?
We have CDs.
Oh,
Where are
We
they?
looked into vinyl. The CDs are all in the van.
Oh, they're on the van.
Actually, wait.
But shout out, they are all 15% off on our web store right now.
I got
So
my copy.
shout out if you guys want to snag a great record at a discounted price.
look at that. What's
Visit
the
our
back look
website.
like? Let's see the back. Is it autographed, or it's just autographed as part of the image?
It is. This one's autographed. We each got to keep whatever one we messed up our autograph the best on. So that one's mine. That big smudge right there.
Wow.
So that's why I got to keep this copy.
I love it. Is there anything on the inside lyrics, or do people not do that anymore because it takes a lot of money to make a CD?
That one. Yeah.
Yeah, I
It would
I
be
haven't bought a
cool,
CD in a long time. I wish. Maybe
We
I
wanted
should.
to do lyrics, but it would have made it a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Same thing-
People, Apple Music, sometimes the lyrics are not right at all, and you can just tell. I try to read along like this is not correct.
Yeah.
All of
Translated
ours-
wrong.
All of ours should be correct. I did those and cross-checked them with Leah herself.
I did listen though, and it was pretty easy to understand everything she's singing. There's nothing really too fast or too too complicated. I think I got it.
She's
Got
gotten
some more
pretty good
people
with
in here?
pronunciation.
We got co-affinity visuals. Okay, Gleason.
Oh, hi, Amanda.
What's up, Amanda?
Got- Another fantastic band from Portland called Die Right. Been posting them the last couple days. Go check them out. And Man Seeking Band. Another one. Wow. I'll tell you, I do this twice a week. Rarely do any other bands come in, so this is actually really fun.
Cherry.
Yeah, this dog is just climbing around back here.
Oh, and they said that, is it Halothane or Halothane, right?
Yeah, Halothane.
They said the lyrics were a bit wrong for a while, but now they are fixed. It's like-
Yeah, there's a couple sections that are like slight points of contention that we had to clear up, but for
Yeah,
the most part.
mostly because I thought the lyrics were something, and then I asked Leah, and she's like, "That's not what I'm saying."
I was going to
like,
say,
well,
do you guys know every lyric to every song by heart, or that's not really your job? You just love music.
I don't know most. I know the sounds.
You
I
know
know
the
the
vowel
melody.
placements.
I know the vowels. I don't know the words.
That's what I've never, you know what? I'm going to ask more bands that question. I've never thought about that till right now. It's a fun question.
I know some of the words.
Jeez, Cherry.
How
But-
wrong were you when you asked her and she said, no, that's not it at all? Were you way off?
Usually it's just like a couple of words here and there.
Yeah.
There's been a few spots where I'll just leave it blank and I put question marks there, and I'm like,
She'll come
Leah,
through and fill it out.
what are you even like? I have no idea what you're saying here.
It was weird when I used to buy CDs. I don't know. It's something because the print is so small. I never bothered to look growing up. So there's like a ton of Blink songs on Dude Ranch where I used to just say what I thought it was. And now I read along to them and it wasn't even close.
Oh, I know. I know.
Same thing with MXPX, any of the fast pop punk bands. I was,
Oh, yeah.
was completely off.
I started reading the lyrics to some Fall Out Boy songs that I've known for decades, and I was like, oh,
This is what it means.
that's what he
Oh,
said.
gosh. No way.
Yeah. So
And you want to share with us that come to mind really fast?
Oh,
I mean, they have whole YouTube videos making fun of those. of
Yeah,
that
there's
stuff
like
'cause
so
it's
many
hard.
memes of it now.
I feel like it's so many where I was just like, I never knew the words. I didn't know. I wasn't like, oh, I have the wrong words. It was just like, I know the sounds, but it doesn't sound like English words.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Unless it's like a really clear voice, like I love the Ataris, I can understand everything he's saying because it's clear. But if it's not clear, I'm just making it up. I think a lot of people do the same things, and I don't feel bad.
Amanda's throwing shade on bass players. Wait, bass players know English? You can read.
Ooh,
I got a bookshelf right here.
Wow. I'm so impressed.
coloring
The
books.
drummer.
Where's
You're
Waldo?
supposed to be the stupid one.
What the drummer get in his math test?
Oh.
Oh, got him.
Before we wrap up, I want to thank you all for watching. If you don't follow me already, I hope you do. I'm on every week, twice a week. You can go back on Instagram, watch my interviews with Hit the Lights, Less Than Jake, Sugar Cult, Mercy Music, Ballyhoo, Rematch, Sucker Punch. I've been doing this since June on this platform. If you go on YouTube, look up DJ Rossstar, you'll find stuff from over 20 years ago. Me interviewing Katy Perry, Pierce the Veil, AFI, Mike from Green Day, a whole bunch on there as well. So I hope you come back and check it out. Anything else you guys want to tell them before we go today? Give them all the links or where they should go to find more about Capture This.
Pretty much everything you can find on the Instagram or TikTok at capturethis.band. You can follow us right here. Probably. I'm really not sure how lives work.
I think you can. I'm not sure either. I don't watch them. I just do.
we got a website, bandcapturethis.com.
Merch is 15% off right now until the end of the year. So if you guys are interested in any of the merch, we're probably not bringing any of it back. So now's your last chance to snag last year's designs. And thank you to everybody in the chat right now. We appreciate your time. Any bands on there right now? Feel free to hit us up on here or TikTok, and we will all share the follows. So
awesome. Thank you, and thank you all for watching. And I hope Leah enjoys this when she watches this after her Costa Rican trip. I'll see you guys later. Keep in touch, please.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
See you later, guys. Bye.
See ya.